Hey everyone, it's Queen of Light 1111 here with the energies for this weekend for the connection. I just posted the Divine Masculine's energies for this weekend and what he's going to be dealing with. And I also posted the Feminine's energies and what she is going to be dealing with. So here are the connective energies, okay, and what's going to be happening to this connection over the course of this weekend. Okay, so I'm going to go over the bottoms of the deck first. Okay, so there is this temptation card as the bottom of the deck for the Psychic Tarot. Okay, so this temptation card, that's like the devil card. All right, and so when this card comes out, it's really about these addictions, about these behaviors. These are the things that are going to be addressed this weekend. This is about, that maybe there's placing too much emphasis on, the physical world and its pleasures. And these are things that are going to be addressed as part of this connection this weekend. Okay. And it's like when people are disconnected from their spirit, disconnected from themselves, they look to the outside in which to fill themselves, feed themselves. Okay. That's very consistent with the masculine's energy. The bottom of the deck, which is so funny. So we got temptation, which is the devil. Underneath it is emotional loss. Yeah, when you are misaligned, you lose people. You lose people, relationships. And then funny enough, here, this attachment underneath it is this Three of Cups energy, okay? So with this attachment card being at the bottom of the deck, what we're really focused on this weekend is what we're attached to, just like that temptation card, right? What are we attached to? This is about letting go of things that are not in alignment with our spirit. This is about, it's time to stop the old patterns and stop dealing with the things of the past. And it's about, those things that don't serve us are really limiting us and hindering us and stifling us from moving forward. So if there's things that are in this connection at this time, physical addictions, emotional patterns, old relationships, third-party situations, it is time to let go of that attachment, okay? So, bottom of the deck for what's happening in their connection is the Ace of Pentacles, and underneath it is the Eight of Wands. We're moving towards a new beginning, okay? We're moving towards a new beginning. What's the bottom of the deck for our masculine? He's healing with Four of Swords, and underneath it was Nine of Pentacles. He's healing to gain his own self-confidence, not confidence that is through other people. And what is the bottom of the deck for our feminine? The Wheel. She's taught the lesson, ready to move on. Six of Pentacles, to be with someone who's her match, whether that is her masculine or not. I don't know. I'm not doing future energies because I don't want to get that predictive and have people hold on to it. But this is exactly the vibration that we should be in at this time, in this connection, in this type of connection, is letting go of addictions and attachments, about healing from those attachments, teaching the lesson or learning the lesson from this, and then starting anew, okay? So our first card out for what is happening in this connection from the Psychic Tarot, the Fertility card. This is the Empress. She is the Empress. This is our feminine. And when this card comes out, this is about the manifestation of growth that is on the horizon. Remember, she just had in her own reading about how she's the magician and she's helped the masculine, okay? And so this is about, she's the creator, and the seeds that have been planted in the past, whether they were happy or whether they were happiness or comfort or abundance or whatever, these are all now ready to give birth. Remember, she was in the waiting game and he's now been born, okay? So this is what's happening in the connection. There is this birth happening in the connection. And it says, be patient as you watch your seeds grow and take roots. Remember, in her heart, she's got the waiting game. She's like, is this ever going to happen? All right. And so this is very much about like just nurture yourself, nurture the journey, nurture the connection in a way that it represents your femininity and your Mother Earth and all of those high vibrational qualities that make you the Empress, okay? So stay in this Empress energy. She is very much overseeing the growth of this connection. Her second card as it came out, or not the connections, the second card as it came out is about memories of love, okay? And so there is this nostalgia that is happening in this connection at this time, okay? This is like the Six of Cups energy. This is about walking down memory lane. This is about thinking about, you know, when they were happy together, they were thinking about the things that have happened in the past. And this is actually, you know, even could be predictive of, you know, people returning, like the masculine maybe returning. And so this is like remembering these moments that you guys had together. And I don't know if this weekend is anything significant in your journey with your masculine, but, you know, they're recollecting, they're thinking about when this connection may have been born, or when it, when you guys were together, and just really there is memory. There are memories this weekend. And remember, this number 6 is a card of dedication and support and unity and the balance in your life that we need around emotions and love. And so it's like, don't dwell in the past, but remember the good things from the past, because they can be healing. That is our first energy card. And it's so funny. Here we go again. 3443 mirrors who got healed. King of Pentacles, this masculine. So this door to personal healing and happiness. Gosh, I feel like that came out for the masculine. Don't quote me on it. But when that card comes out in the deck, the door to personal healing and happiness, this is part of that Empress energy. Part of this energy of what we birthed was this door to happiness, this door to healing. That's the only way to create now this connection. And so when this card comes up, it's all about, you know, new beginnings in your personal life. This is about positive changes. This is what's happening in this connection. This is about working on your inner healing, breaking addictions, making external changes, cutting out things, people, situations that did not serve you for your healing and your happiness. So this is what's happening in the connection, so that this man holding the coin feels it like that 9 of Pentacles energy, guys. 9 of Pentacles. So he feels like that king, because he's healed and released these situations, these people, these things. And now he's ready to come forward with an offer. That's what's happening with this connection today. All right. So now let's see let's drill down into the details of the connection. What's happening? Wheel of Fortune. That came out for the feminine. That's also the feminine's bottom of the deck. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. They're going into a better time, but a karmic lesson has been learned. What was the lesson learned for the masculine? 7 of Swords. He's learned that this behavior doesn't serve him. What is the lesson being learned by our feminine? 9 of Wands. That she's wounded through this journey. This journey has felt very long, but she hasn't given up. And they're now both ready to go into a better time, because we've come out of this deceitful energy. The masculine has come out of this deceitful energy, because 4 of Swords, he's healing it. 9 of Wands, she's ready to come out of her broken heart, out of her 4 of Cups energy that we just read about in her personal reading, and get into a better time. That's what's happening this weekend. 7 of Wands is the next card. What are we fighting off? What are we fighting off? Like, what are we standing up for? And he's fighting off, standing up for his own balance. He's stopping the juggling. He's fighting this juggling energy. What about our feminine? She's balancing the light and the dark within herself, the shadow and the light, so that she can have this movement forward, okay? So this is what she's battling at this time. She's battling this shadow and this light, this heartbrokenness, and then also being this Empress in this high vibration. She's balancing out those energies for movement forward. She's fighting those demons within her, and he's fighting this juggling behavior. But the good news is, remember, we got Wheel of Fortune, that he's evolving out of it and she's coming out of this energy. So now what's happening in this weekend? Ace of Wands. There's going to be this new beginning. For him, why? Because the cycle has completed. The World card. This is a dupe to how he showed up in his headspace in his own personal reading that we just did. And so there's this new beginning because he's completed a cycle. He's completed the lesson. And what about for her? This new beginning, she's going to take it slow. She's going to take it slow. Roles have reversed. Before, he was taking it slow, right? He was taking it slow because he was still coming out of these energies. But now that he's completed it, she's like, yeah, I'm going to be a little slow about this. I'm going to be a little thoughtful. a little methodical. Yes, I want it. And I got to tell you something. That reading that I just did, not to go off on a tangent, but for those of you that made comments around the feminine always wants union, wake up, okay? Wake up. You want union when it's a vibrational match. If I'm going to get shitty comments that say, oh, the feminine always wants union, you're lying to the collective. No, this is a feminine who is the Empress. She wants union when he is her match. So if you're watching that and you make comments like that, don't watch me anymore, because I am not here to serve lies around people that are just needy for their masculine. That is not the collective that I have. That is not the feminine that I serve. The feminine that we have in this collective is the Empress, is the one who birthed this masculine, who is coming out of these behaviors. And she only wants him when he comes out of these behaviors. If you are a feminine that wants a deceitful offer, then you are not my collective. Sorry to go off on that, but that just came to me and that really pissed me off yesterday. So there you go. So the new beginning. Yes, we can have a new beginning. Why? Because she will take the offer now, slowly but surely, because he's completed his cycle. What's her Ace of Wands? I'm going to take it slow. I'm going to be thoughtful. I'm going to be methodical. I am the Empress. I want to make sure that he has cut out these behaviors. I believe in him, but I want to make sure that it is of my match. So we take it slow. Ten of Swords. This came out earlier in one of their readings. I think it was his, in his heart space. Things are over. Things are over. What is over? He's ready to end all the partaking of all of these cups, this 8 of Cups. He's ready to stop drinking from all of these different places, leave it behind, and move towards his 10 of Cups. So he's done with that. He's done with it. He's ready to move on. 8 of Cups is about moving on. He's done with these attachments to the things that didn't serve him. What is she done with? She's done with this 4 of Cups energy. This came out for her, right? Remember, she's brokenhearted. She's, she was in the 4 of Cups energy with the broken heart. And so she's working on this weekend. It makes sense. This came out. She's working on it this weekend. She wants to see the blessing again, slowly but surely. So then we get what's happening in the connection, 4 of Cups, okay? This is pouring out the cup and filling it the way that we want it. And so he's 8 of Pentacles. He wants to work hard at how he wants to fill his cup with this new self-mastery. And for her, 2 of Wands. She's still in her decision-making process at this time. That's a very honest representation of our Empress. She's deciding. Remember, she's in the Knight of Pentacles energy around how she wants to move forward. So in her 4 of Cups, how she wants to fill this new blessing when she starts to look at it again. She's making a decision. She knows she wants to collaborate, but she's on the fence. She's not sure how she wants to fill it. But I will tell you this, 9 of Cups. Their wishes will be fulfilled. And how does the masculine want to fulfill his wishes? He wants all his dreams to come true with his feminine. The Star card. He sees her as the star. He's received healing from her as the star. He's received healing from the universe because of her prayers and his own prayers about it. And now he's healed and his wishes can come true. And what about for her? Ace of Cups. Her wish is, yes, her self-love first and then her renewed love with her masculine next. That's what's going to happen with this new beginning that is going to form after the course of this weekend, because the lessons have been learned, the cycle is now over, and now we can turn the wheel into this next stage. Our masculine has healed, and we have let go of things that did not serve us, okay? Let me know if that resonates, guys, and if you want to book your own personal reading with me, go to queenoflight1111.com. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.